Have you ever felt so completely absorbed in a creative project that the whole world just faded away? Well, let me tell you about a night that changed literary history forever. It was the night of September 22nd, 1912, and a young writer named Franz Kafka was about to experience his true birth as an author. From 10 at night until 6 in the morning, for 8 straight hours, Kafka sat at his desk and wrote. He didn't stop. He didn't pause. He poured everything he had into a single short story called The Judgment. He later wrote in his diary that when he finally stood up, his legs were so stiff he could barely move them. He described it as a real birth, a moment where he had to physically surrender his entire body and soul to the act of writing. It was a violent, total opening of his mind. So what came out of this intense, 8-hour creative frenzy? The Judgment is a short, but incredibly powerful story. It revolves around a young man, Georg Bendemann, who seems to have it all. He's a successful merchant, about to get married, and he's taking care of his aging, seemingly frail father. But here's where the classic Kafkaesque twist comes in. One day, while talking to his father, the old man suddenly transforms. He rises up in bed, no longer weak, but gigantic and terrifying, like a supreme judge. He unleashes a torrent of accusations against his son, calling him a liar and a fake. And then he delivers the final, shocking sentence. I condemn you to death by drowning. Now, the truly horrifying part isn't the father's curse, it's Georg's reaction. He doesn't fight back. He doesn't question this insane verdict. Instead, consumed by a strange mix of guilt and love, he just obeys. He runs out of the house, races to a nearby bridge, and throws himself into the water. His last words are whispered. Dear parents, after all, I always loved you. This story is a brutal look into Kafka's own tormented relationship with his powerful, domineering father. It's like a concentrated nightmare version of the conflicts he would later detail in his famous letter to his father. But there's one more fascinating layer to this story. The very last line reads, At that moment, an endless traffic jam passed over the bridge. The German word Kafka used for traffic is Here's the kicker, Berker also means sexual intercourse. What was Kafka trying to say? Many critics believe he was making a dark, ironic point by having his successful, sociable, alter ego, Georg, kill himself. Kafka was showing the victory of raw, vital life represented by the father in the bustling traffic of the world over. The sensitive, artistic individual. He even dedicated the story to Felice Bauer, a woman he was engaged to multiple times. It was as if he was saying that for him, a normal life with marriage and a family was impossible. It couldn't coexist with his calling as a writer. One of them had to die, and on that September night, in a burst of genius, Kafka chose literature. What do you think of this interpretation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this dive into Kafka's mind as fascinating as I did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more literary deep dives.